everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Ashley and today's video is going to be another TTC update. My last video I posted, I was letting you guys know about a doctor's appointment that I was going to, and I actually went to that doctor's appointment. Today is June 26th, it's a Tuesday. And I decided to film today just so all the information from the doctor's appointment was still fresh in my brain. Also, I just want to throw it out there, sorry if the lighting is really bad, it's like 8 o'clock, and also sorry if you can hear like cars driving around. My window's open because it's super hot in here, so sorry about all of that. Basically, I'll just let you guys know how everything went today at my doctor's appointment. It was an awesome doctor's appointment. I mean, unfortunately, I was like officially diagnosed with PCOS, so if nobody really knows, like if you're new and you don't know what PCOS is, I mean, basically it's just cysts on your ovaries, and it messes up like the hormones in your body. And for me, I have the irregular periods. You know, I get hair in places that I would much rather not have hair, but my doctor was able to actually diagnose me with PCOS. So I mean, I'm grateful for that because now I actually know that I have it. They did the ultrasound of my pelvic area, they looked in my ovaries, they checked out my uterus. After the ultrasound, I went back and was waiting for the doctor to come in and talk to me about everything. And then, you know, obviously that's when he told me, you do have cysts on your ovaries, and then he said we can go about this in different ways. He told me that I could either go on birth control and metformin, regulate my periods, and then come in a few months, and then we will try some other like fertility drugs. And then the other one kind of confused me a little, so I'm like, if this procedure that I'm saying is like way wrong, I'm sorry. He said something about like going through with like a cam like through my belly button to like look into my ovaries, and I think he said something of like, I don't know, just scraping out the cysts, I think. I decided not to go that route at all. I went the birth control and metformin way. Javier told me that like Javier has always told me from the beginning that if anything, I would probably be put on birth control from the beginning, and I kept saying no, like I didn't want to be put on birth control, but I would rather go this way than the other way. Basically, what's going to happen in the next couple of months is he gave me progesterone pills. They are 10 milligrams, and I have to take one starting, so by the time this video is out, I will have already been taking these, but I take these for 10 days, one tablet a day, so there's 10 pills in here, and this is supposed to, this is supposed to trigger my body into starting my period. And my doctor told me that the day that I actually start my period, I need to call back into the doctor's office and schedule an appointment to do a dye test. And now what they're going to do with the dye test is I'll go in to the actual hospital, not the doctor's office, and they will, I don't know how they're going to do it, but he just told me they'll put dye, they'll run it through my fallopian tubes to check and see if my fallopian tubes are clear or if there's anything clogging anything, which hopefully that's not it at all. Once I start my period and I schedule that appointment, then I will obviously like finish out that period, and then I will be put, once my period is over, that next Sunday, so let's say my period ends on a Wednesday or a Thursday, then that upcoming Sunday is when I'm supposed to start taking my birth control. I'm not even going to attempt to say the names of these because I'm just gonna butcher the crap out of them, but yeah, I will start taking these. I have 4 refills on these, so that's awesome. And while I'm taking the birth control, I will be taking metformin, which I'm kind of excited about. On here it says take 1 tablet by mouth once daily for 2 weeks, then 1 tablet twice daily. And I will be taking these at the same time. I'm super duper excited about all of this. It just means I'm I'm 1 step closer to actually getting pregnant. This is my 2nd doctor's appointment and 2nd time seeing my new doctor, and I'm already like getting things treated, whereas the doctor that I had before just didn't care to me. Like, she just didn't realize like how serious I am about getting pregnant. I remember she told me that she wasn't going to put me on metformin or Clomid until I lost 15% of my body weight. But my new doctor, I mean, he has not once mentioned anything about my weight. He hasn't like said anything about it concerning him in any kind of way. Yeah, I'm filming. Say hello to everybody. This is Javier, my boyfriend. Sorry, Javier just brought me some food. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm grateful that he hasn't said anything about my weight being an issue. I'm just all around grateful. I feel so happy right now. I feel so hopeful. I mean, what's another couple of months with like the birth control and metformin? I mean, Javier and I have been trying to have a baby. Javier and I have been trying to conceive for 2 years now. So, I mean, this next couple of months, I'm fine, whatever. Like, I just hope and I pray that all of this will do something, and hopefully by the end of this year, Javier and I will fall pregnant and we'll be able to start our family. Royal, what are you doing? Don't be a bad kitty. Thank you. No. I also forgot to tell you guys that in August, that is when my follow-up appointment is, to obviously talk about like my periods and if they've become regular, and so that we can move on and talk about maybe trying obviously naturally, or if we need to go into the route of like other fertility treatment drugs. Either way, I'm fine with it. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel good. I feel that like I will actually be able to get pregnant. Like, sometimes talking about it, I get like super emotional. Like today, I was super nervous going into this appointment because I didn't know what to expect. But like before going to this doctor, before finding out about this doctor, I just was like, kept telling myself like, I'm never gonna get pregnant again. I'm never gonna see a positive pregnancy test again. I like will never forget my reaction when I took the pregnancy test with mine and Javier's first pregnancy. Like, I remember like looking at it for like a split second and then like turning it away, and I just started bawling. Like, obviously happy tears, but I just so badly want to experience that again. And I get sad because I was telling Javier today that I don't think that I have wanted something so badly in like my entire like 23 years of life. I know I'll be a good mom. I know Javier will be an awesome dad, and so I just so badly hope that Javier and I get the opportunity to be parents, because I know we'll be great at it. Sorry about all this emotionalness. It's just, I'm happy and I'm excited for all of this. So before I start crying like hardcore, I will just leave this video here. We'll keep updating you guys. Like I said in my last video, on Mondays, if I feel like things are progressing with like me trying to get pregnant, then I will update you guys, because I want to document this just for mine and Javier's sake, of like having this and like being able to look back and think like, wow, like we got through this, like having like 2 or 3 kids already. Like I'm excited to be able to document this and keep you guys up to date. If there's anyone out there going through the same thing, I mean, I feel ya. It's rough. It's super rough, and I never thought in a million years that I would have to go through this, like ever. I'll end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you guys can be up to date on everything, whether it's my TTC updates, challenges, makeup tutorials, cleaning with me, whatever it is. I hope you guys have an awesome morning, evening, day, night, whatever it is, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.